Judith and David, I was going to say hope you are doing well. However, from reports we hear from family in England, you are having a ball. What a great time to be in England. In recent days, going to the Sevens tournament in Cardiff and seeing New Zealand win, and the latest spectacular Queen's celebrations. I was speaking to Kim today as she was walking home about the celebrations for the Queen. The proceedings as they have been shown to us on TV were absolutely marvellous. It makes me wish we could have shared these times with you both. I've been asked for a memory of the past with you. Two things spring to mind. First, the way we all pitched in when Nicky and Mark built their new house in Kelson. We had some great times doing the wiring, painting, etc. The second thing, David, is when we moved Nicky and Mark's gear from our house to store in a special room built in their Kelson internal garage. I was amazed at the meticulous way everything was packed and stored so neatly by yourself, all done with no hassles and locked away till they returned to New Zealand. You could not fit another item in that area. It was chock-a-block. We have shared great times together with you both, and Maureen and I are looking forward to seeing and being with you when the band tours part of England in November. God bless you both.
Judith and David, welcome to the 60s. Catching up to us now, eh? Hope you both have a wonderful birthday. Oh, memories. Judith, I remember you as my mentor and my spiritual support. And who can mistake the constant whistle? When we were doing Nicky and Mark's house, we always knew which room Judith was in because you'd hear the whistle. Same when I was at the college, you always knew where Judith was because you'd hear the whistle. And David, I can remember always trying to catch up with you when we walked around the college to look at anything. You walked so fast I had to run. And my one really happy memory is the last barbecue we all had together at House 27. That was so much fun with us all there together. So have a wonderful day, both of you. God bless you both, and my love and prayers to you as always.
Judith and David, happy birthday. Hope this finds you well in England. I've looked everywhere for the college tape or the record so that we could have some of that wonderful trio playing in the background, but unfortunately after 2 searches I had to give it up as a bad job, so I'm really sorry that we've got such a quiet background. But we do hope that you are having an absolutely happy time, that Judith, you have had a great birthday, and we've heard some of your celebrations and it sounds like a marvellous trip to Paris, and David, that you've got something good to look forward to as well.
It was good seeing you, David, earlier this year, and we remember over many years now your help and your generosity towards us. We go right back to the evening we travelled on the train from Auckland down to Wellington in that February of 1965, where we first met you on the train. I think you got on at Frankton Junction, as it used to be then. And since that time, we've maintained our friendship, which we have really appreciated.
And then, of course, the next day when we arrived at 33 Arrow Street, we met Judith at the training college, a whole pack of strangers, and it didn't take too long before we really got to know one another. And we think of all the links through the training college days, Elizabeth's arrival, and Lance reminded me when we were thinking about the tape of the fact that Judith, you sang a song at Susan's dedication, which was coming up to Christmas 1966, and we've always appreciated your music.
Very much so, Judith. I remember your creativity on the piano and the cornet, and when we had the college band, I think there were about 11 or 12 of us, but I thought we made a great sound. And with you on the cornet and David on the bass, or the UFO, I think he changed from time to time. You made good music, and we appreciated that.
We've also appreciated the fact that you were such a good correspondent in Africa well, the letters might not have been all that frequent at times, but they certainly told us things that nobody else told us, and that was always great. Then when we came home on furlough, we think of you, and I hope that these facts are right, but this is how we remember it. I think that you were probably at Devonport when we came home in 1972, and I think in particular, as Mark and Nikki look forward to the birth of their baby, that in that September, it was Mark's birthday, and I remember very well that you came out of Bethany in order to go to my mum's funeral, and that was a very special mark of friendship, I felt. And then we think that you were at Glenfield when we eventually came home from Africa in 77.
And then from then on, we had some time when we were not too far away from you. You had a long time in Auckland, didn't you? These were during our days at the college and the THQ. That was 79 to 85. And when we visited family in Auckland, it was always good to keep in touch with you.
Then when we were appointed to Newton in 1986, you were at the tail end of your stint in Auckland. I think that it was public relations at that stage, wasn't it? And for those few months, they were special months, and you visited us occasionally at Richmond Road. I remember once when a freezer broke down and you came with some goodies for our freezer, and it was good to have you there to talk to during the special events that happened for us as a family in 1986.
And then there were these holidays we had together in Tauranga. I remember the first one when you squeezed me into the front seat of your car, David. Do you remember that? Dorothy was around too. And I was in the hoist, and we were swinging backwards and forwards and then packing me in with pillows. And then when we got the van, it made it so much easier, and we enjoyed stopping at your parents' place in Te Aroha, having some refreshments before going on to Tauranga, and then we appreciated all the help you gave, David, with the driving, packing in, and all the help that made those holidays so wonderful. We're missing you now.
Yes, we are. And then the day came when we heard the news from you, confidential for a long time, that you were going to go to the UK. And it was great, as Lance said, that David, you were able to have one of those familiar meals when you came home earlier for your dad's birthday. I think of your parents at this stage, because with your dad's 90th and now your 60th, that's got a certain ring about it, and I guess they are very sorry that they're not able to be over with you celebrating. But you've got some of your family around, and that's really great, and a whole new family from the Winton core. So we hope that you have had a great 60th birthday each, and we look forward to the day when you'll be back in New Zealand and we'll be able to continue with some more celebrations of one sort or another. You're not going to remember this, I'm sure, but it's rather high on our memories at the moment that this week it's 10 years since the accident, and we do appreciate all the support that you have been holding that prayer meeting in your quarters for us when you first got the news, and all the support that you have been in the last 10 years. It's been great, and it's been a real mark of friendship, and we do appreciate that. So we send you our love and our best wishes for this very special time for both of you. Bye for now. God bless you.
Goodbye from Lance.
Can you hear that?
And I'm going to have it remembering the fun times we enjoyed our time. So hang on. Oh, nothing nicer than a New Zealand donut. I'll just keep them here for you when you get back. Anyway, have a great
and David, we wish you both happy birthdays. It's fun to be with you in Paris. Sorry we can't be with you today. We just thank you for all the happy years we spent together. Love from us both, Bramwell and Shirley.
Love to you both. Amen.
Amen.
Hi Mum and Dad, just wanted to say happy birthday on your 60th birthdays. I'm just remembering a couple of early memories. First memory I can think of Dad is in Dunedin and waiting at home for him to come home on his Vespa so he could ride us around the house. And not my first memory of Mum, but one memory I have very vividly of is in Glenfield. After spilling a bottle of milk one morning, I then managed to sneeze and had a mouthful of cornflakes, and you were sitting opposite me, so wore them all. And yeah, just two short memories there.
And my memories of you, David, when I came home in the early stages of us, and you used to always be so quiet, and I'd always wonder what you were thinking, and I think, oh no, he doesn't like me. But I've since figured you out, so that's all right. And as for Judith, it's one of the earlier things that I can remember from you is you talking about your son before I even met him. And I think that set the, it made me ready for him, I guess, so yeah.
And this little thing remembers Toby's carvery quite vividly. But yeah, just wanted to say that I love you and have a happy birthday, even though yours has been, Mum. So enjoy it. See ya.
Happy birthday.
Bye.
Hi Mum and Dad. Well, I'm sitting up a tree by myself. I'm sure that it's probably because of the early time of my life when I was left by myself on a potty, and nothing much has changed since, I guess. But I think memories, all I can think of is holidays, which was awesome. Thank you for instigating all those awesome family holidays we had every year. It was really awesome, and they always stick in my childhood memories as the best part of life. It's pretty cool. But I just want to wish you a happy 60th birthday to you both, and hope you've had a nice time and your year is going well, and you keep up the good work here in England and when you come home, and have another wonderful 60 years, we hope. Lots of love.